Drones see everything. This video serves as confirmation of those words. Right now, you're seeing a building where Russian military personnel are located, as well as the place where they decided to store ammunition. Without hesitation, the drone was directed towards it. Look at the powerful explosion. There's nothing left of the building. In these shots, a similar situation unfolds, but in a different location. The drone hits the ammunition. The detonation doesn't happen immediately, but look. After some time, the detonation occurs. The roof shatters in different directions, giving the impression as if it's made of cardboard. Ukrainian military discovered depot anti-tank mines and immediately dispatched an FPV drone to destroy them. I see, it wasn't a grand detonation.
Today is Friday.
Credit should be given to the Russians in this
I
case.
just
They didn't store them directly to their temporary location.
but
By the number being destroyed by FPV drones,
not
destruction of machinery
go.
dominates now. However, other types of equipment
I
also
want to
being destroyed.
do
Logistics and various fortifications. Look at the operator skillfully guiding the drone into a small crevice, after which the Russian bomb explodes. One of the greatest advantages of FPV drones is their price. For example, this is the Russian rocket launcher, TOS-1A, Solntsepet, which fires thermal barrier projectiles. The cost of this installation is $15 million. See what happens to it when it's detected by a Ukrainian FPV drone, which costs $500. And after detonation, there's nothing left of it. However, the Ukrainian military did not relent and directed a drone, which successfully threw a grenade into the tank. It explodes, and the tank starts burning from the inside. Eventually, the fire completely engulfs it, and after some time, nothing's left of it. This is a recent attempt at an assault in the Nets region, where light armored vehicles with infantry symbolically move past the radar. They attempt to bypass the Ukrainian infantry vehicle and cover mine and meet the same fate, and their artillery begins to target them. In the adjacent street nearby, FPV drones are actively targeting another assault. An attempt to break through to the Ukrainian positions has been foiled. This tank was completely. Look how kamikaze drones hit this Russian tank one after another. Rotates its turret. They got lucky. It did not sustain critical damage. It did not detonate. However, luck didn't favor the crew in this video. Events which unfolded on the scene liner. Amidst the field, there was plenty of work left for the drone operator. The Russians left behind a lot of equipment. The drone select target and still tosses grenades to go behind the target. After some time, as a result, there is such a powerful detonation that it blows it into smoke. Just watch. Its turret flies up 2 meters. At the spot where the tank stood, there was nothing left but smoke reducing metal. The drone operator throws a grenade into the tank nearby. In this case, the tank's turret remained in place, but the burning process was accompanied by a stunning fireworks display caused by the detonation. In the end, this tank also turned into a charred piece of metal. However, not only military equipment suffers from Ukrainian FPV drones, machinery without humans is worthless. Also, important targets are communication and surveillance assets. The operating targets for Ukrainian FPV drones, the operators detect and destroy their explosion. This drone was equipped with a shaped charge projectile. They attached the projectile to the drone. This drone is interesting because it has a self-guidance function. The Ukrainian military sent several vehicles which successfully struck the Russian tank. These projectiles are used to fire targets. But in modern combat scenarios, these often attach to drone with small weight, ranging from 2 to 4 kilograms, and powerful explosive properties. Considering this, the Russians started attaching such nets to the rear of motorcycles.
And then my baby.
Recently, another modern tank was after the initial drone strike, the tank veers off the road onto the roadside. After some time, another kamikaze drone attacks. Then another. Eventually, after a series of drone attacks to the tank, there is no detonation of the ammunition and no grand destruction. However, the Russians are not able to further repair. The Russians have shown across the field, with the Ukrainian drone destroyed. Another drone has been dispatched to destroy the tank. It hits the rear of the tank, causing fire to force it to reset. This is the drone. It's a and it misses the tank. The operator, observing what is happening, notices electronic warfare countermeasures, most like the same. Here's another Russian NLRS moving along the street and destroying buildings. The drone strike hits directly in the ammunition load. Judging from the explosion, it was fully stocked. No less important, fast drones
My
deploying the
baby.
to prevent their evacuation or repair and subsequent redeployment on the battlefield. In this video, 2 Russian tanks with mine clearing devices detonated on mine during another unsuccessful assault. The first drone hit the right tank, inflicting serious damage. The second drone hit the tank on the left, causing it to catch fire. At the same time, this led to the detonation of the ammunition load and the destruction of both tanks. This T-80 tank is firing into positions of Ukrainian military drones. Several drones were destroyed,
my
one of which
baby
was equipped with shaped charge
just
projectiles.
one
Fortunately, the detonation did not occur. Another T-72 tank arrived to evacuate them. The drone began to pursue them and struck the engine of the leading tank, forcing them to stop. The crew abandoned the vehicle. Then there was another series of strikes, resulting in one tank fire, and after some time, it was completely destroyed. This is the forest in the Luhansk region. Aerial reconnaissance hit an armored infantry vehicle with an FPV drone, while an enemy tank equipped with electronic warfare capabilities detonated on a mine laid by sappers. The vehicle was targeted with FPV strikes loaded with ammunition, enabling it to effectively seize and clear this area of electronic warfare interference. Ukrainian FPV drones inflict damage not only on stationary targets, such as 122
I want to go outside.
sitting in affected locations, destroy Russian equipment in motion on its mission.
Wait.
Also, in conjunction with artillery, they halt massive mechanized assaults. For example, such intensive offensive actions by the Russians are conducted near the village of Novomikhailivka. Thanks to the coordinated work of artillery and drones, the outskirts of the village are turned into a graveyard of equipment.
Let's see how the Shark UAV corrects HIMARS strikes. The first and second targets are Masta B howitzers. Ukrainians have detected a complex of electronic warfare, Svet KU. The HIMARS received the coordinates. A fragmentation shell perforated the Russian complex. Wonderful. Want to see something pretty unusual and extremely rare? Watch closely. A tank duel at a distance of no more than 10 meters. This is a Ukrainian tank, and on the other side are Russian terrorists. The Ukrainians load another shell and shoot at the Russian tank once again. Let's look from a different angle. We see the smoke after the first hit. The Russian tank is torn from the shot at point-blank range. Such episodes deserve separate likes and comments. The Russians drove this trough into position. The drone will make it impossible for them to move out of those positions, and the artillery will finish the job. Nice footage. 4 Soviet pieces of shit. By the way, the drone shows that the cars have Russian license plates. The FPV works on the first 2 cars. Excellent. The second drone reaches the remaining targets. Another garbage truck. The Russians tried to hide it, but failed. Oh, great. A Buhanka car. How many of them have already been destroyed in Ukraine? The drone crashes clearly into the windshield, but the most interesting thing happens after. The car begins to roll back. Minus a modern tank with modern defense, soldiers of the 11th Brigade of the NGU destroyed the newest Russian T-90 Proryev tank in Kherson region. The aerial reconnaissance team delivered a precise fire attack on the enemy tank, after which the ammunition detonated and the explosion tore off the turret. The Ukrainians had their own plans for this Russian T-80. An FPV drone hit it in its most vulnerable part. A massive explosion. The turret flies into the sky like a tin can. On the second angle, you can clearly see how high it was thrown. Russian artillerymen are having a terrible day. They were caught in the lens of a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone. The drone followed the artillery and corrected a kamikaze drone strike. The entire crew landing from a hit self-propelled artillery. By the way, as the Ukrainians joked, this is the first unmanned Russian